Hey everybody, it's Blasted or Sash at the comic book and movie review show where the points don't matter, where it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Uh, we'll come back at you for a monthly live show. Double S is in here already. Says can't wait for my two best friends, especially Michael, aka the Creeper. I don't. When did you become the Creeper, Mike?
I, I, I mean, a little part of me has always been the creeper.
I guess I
Hoarders
don't know.
hide. Who's Hoarders hide? Welcome, Hoarders hide.
You know Hoarders Hide? What are you
They're
talking about? You
saying
don't know who's
hi.
Hoarders Hide? They've been around for a good while. I think at least a couple of years they've been around. I don't get on YouTube very much anymore to watch many videos. I've been just so busy with everything else got going on with work and other projects and stuff. If you follow me, I mean, probably not a lot of people on Facebook here with me. Been doing some stuff in my wood shop, building stuff there. But it's just and trying to work out that takes some time too. So it's just like I don't have time to sit back on the couch and just watch crap. But apparently you don't even have enough time to go to the movies. We've had quite a few comic book movies out over the past few months, and we were
I
out
am,
talking at the top there, and you said no, no, haven't seen them, haven't seen them.
I am so behind on movie days. Like, I still haven't seen Guardians. I haven't seen Flash. I haven't seen Into the Spider Verse or whatever the hell that's called. I haven't seen Transformers. Why don't you get on YouTube that much,
I
Huey?
I just think I explained that. Apparently he wasn't listening because I'm not his bestie. If Mike would have said that, he would have heard that probably. But since I'm not his bestie, he probably didn't hear it.
He's too busy, Double S. He's too
Too
busy
too busy.
working
Yeah, I drink
out.
water, working out, trying to get swole. I remember Drew talking about getting swole all the time, which I haven't heard from him in a good while either. We should get him on here. I did invite Paul, see if he wanted to jump on, but I don't think he's probably into a bottle of scotch already, and it's probably not going to be on. So, let's talk about other stuff we've been doing. So you haven't been going to the movies. You've been picking up your comics, but what else? Have you been doing anything else? Legos? Got any new Lego sets or anything?
I took a no, I took a little break. I got to jump back into it. The kids are getting ready to move out Friday, so we'll have the house to ourselves again. Um, Other than working, it is the 100 days of summer for us, which is the busy season. I've talked about that before. Any free time I have at home is usually playing Diablo or watching wrestling. But I got a pube in my mouth.
You got a pube in your mouth?
Yep,
Usually you try to check the mirror before you go live, checking for those pubes in your mouth.
I don't care. I don't
You don't
care.
care anymore.
This ain't a
Okay,
fashion show.
just saying. Nope. Um, Watching wrestling. So I haven't been watching wrestling, and I've caught a video every once in a while. So okay, watching some YouTube. I'm not. I'm gonna walk that back a little bit. Um, the WrestleMania. Have you ever watched those YouTube ones?
Yes.
They have they
Yes.
have like the top 10. You know, worst done, worst gimmicks or top 10 worst, injuries, whatever. I've been watching a lot of those lately. Mainly just kind of like laying in bed, going to sleep at night, and watching a lot of those. Um,
Yeah. They got a pretty good show. What Culture also has a pretty good YouTube show. Um, but
who is she's all over TikTok right now. She started out as like a, a baby face, but now she's a total heel. Like she was blonde hair, wore one like the May whatever country. Now she's dark hair. She gets called
uh,
mommy all the time.
yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, yeah. So from what I've seen, man, she took a drastic change in what her ring appearance
Yeah.
was like for sure. Is that
Oh,
better or worse?
absolutely. I think it's for the better.
Oh yeah.
I like this character she's portraying. Speaking of wrestlers, I'm subscribed to the Pro Wrestling Crate, which is a monthly box. You get one or two autographs, a couple T-shirts, and some other junk in there as well. This month's autograph. Hope I'm not spoiling anything for anybody. There's actually Chavo Guerrero. You remember him?
Yep, he was Eddie Guerrero's uncle, wasn't he?
Nephew.
Nephew. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would
So
that be a spoiler?
if anyone got the boxing,
How anyone got the box? I'm like, I don't think his signature is that much of a spoiler. We all know he's a wrestler.
yeah. So
That's all. That's all you got for that.
yeah, I just have it. I had it sitting right there. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been to the movies a few times. I saw The Flash, which I thought was okay. I'm not a big fan of the main actor on that. He's a little weirdy. He's a weirdie, as the quote the guy from Ninth Museum. He's a big weirdie. But overall, it wasn't too bad. Michael Keaton's Batman was okay. It really took me out a little bit when they first met him at the Wayne Manor. It was eh. Um, Spider Verse, same thing was okay, but it seemed like all these comic book movies are going the way of the multiverse. We had Doctor Strange, we had the Spider Man, we had and now we have the Flash, and so it seems like um, I mean we're 10 years into the comic book kind of popularity for movies, and you think it's too soon to go those multiverse things, or you think it's about the right time there, Mike?
I am so over the Spider Verse, the multiverse, the go fuck yourself verse. Too many
That,
Spider
that
Men.
that's why this is across the Pound Town verse right now. This episode
Um,
number 2. Yeah, Mike or Double S says Michael like to claim Daddy's ass from AEW. I don't know who Daddy's is.
Scissor Me Daddy.
Scissor me, Daddy. What's that? I don't know what that is.
That's from AEW.
Uh,
Daddy ass is remember Billy Gunn?
I remember Billy Gunn. Yeah,
That
yeah.
badass. That's him. He's
Oh, okay.
still active.
Yeah, I don't know if I could name any current wrestlers right now at all. Who's the heavyweight champ? I have no clue.
Oh,
So,
don't get me started on WWE's title belt picture. It's
okay.
it's a, it's a joke.
So let's
Double
jump
S now.
into some comics. Like I said, my stack comics is pretty small of actually what I read. As I was saying in the off air, that DC's going into this nightmare verse or nightmare or whatever it is, and I'm like not picking up any of that. I mean, they're not even doing the standard issues. Not like Batman's not continuing on with his run. It's going to that. I think if they had talk about the end of the Green Lantern issue 2, where it says that he's going to be back in September. So we're looking at freaking 2 more months, or 3, I guess. Um, Night Terrors, that's what it's called. Um, and like all the regular continuity books are going to be gone for the next couple months because they're going into the Night Terror stuff. And I'm not picking up any of it. So, man, my order for this month was, oh my God, just so small by comparison to what it has been in the past. So thinking about that, Green Lantern. Do you pick up Green Lantern or reading that still, Mike? What do you think of
Yes,
Green Lantern number 2? Do you like it?
I haven't read number 2 yet.
Oh, you haven't read it. Okay. Well,
Should I?
I don't know. I mean, it's just continuing the story of how Jordan trying to get back with his significant other, the girlfriend, and he's working his way up. Like he was going to go work in the mailroom for the company that she worked for, and it
Yes.
shows him in a day all of a sudden working clear up into being a pilot, being a private pilot for this plane she's going on. It's still kind of building the story a little bit. Kilowog's in this one. They're both just kind of retired, chilling by the trailer. Um,
So
it's
we
good. I said, but now I have to wait until September before number 3 comes out because of the whole nightmare stuff. So anybody else, they pick up any more of the night terror stuff? Let us know in the chat at all there.
so
So go ahead.
so all the books are just stopping for a couple months.
Yeah, that's what it looks like in the previous guide. Yeah, yeah, it looks like they're all going to like Batman number 1 Night Terror, Batman number 2 Night Terror, Detective Comics Night Terror, Wonder Woman. All those main titles are going to a
Come on.
Night Terror. So we're not going to have any continuing story moving on with the general continuity. It's all moving to the Night Terror stuff, and then I guess maybe it's continuing on with the numbers after that. I don't know. I said I'm not getting it at all. Porter said didn't care for first Miles Spidey cartoon, so I didn't watch the second one. Wasn't a huge fan of the Flash. Didn't hate it, but a lot of it bothered me. And I think I'm kind of the same way with the Flash there too. I thought it was, oh, people are going to kill me. I thought it was a little bit better than the Spider Verse one. Um, but again, too, the guy who plays Flash, I have a horrible
Ez-
time when it comes to names like right off the bat like that. What?
Ezra, what isn't it?
Ezra
Ezra's son?
Miller. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Um, I said it was okay. Wasn't great. There was some stuff I didn't like. Ben Affleck's Batman in it very much. Wonder Woman showed up. Spoiler alert. Of course, they didn't have Henry Cavill's Superman at all. I think they kind of show him like a CGI version of him, but he's not actually in it. So I didn't even stick around for the post-credit scene because I saw what it was, and I'm like, "This is lame, dude. I'm not going to sit here and wait 10 minutes just to see a lame thing. It doesn't even connect to anything else. Something kind of stupid moving forward." So I didn't even stay for that. But I guess it's a good breakoff point for James Gunn to jump into the DCU and kind of create his own thing. This kind of is a split and an end to the old DC continuity for the movies, and with James Gunn moving forward with his. So maybe that's what they're trying to do here. And I know James Gunn had a lot of his hands in a lot of it too, what the ending looked like and stuff. Um, there were some quite a few cool nods in there, I thought, but it was all for fan service, really. So it wasn't anything, you know, unless you're a fan of all comic book movies going back to the 70s, you're kind of, you know, whatever. Um, well, we'll talk about a book you did read this month, Mike.
Um,
Am
first off, first off, are you good with paint, Dave?
I good with what?
Paint, like if you had to paint like miniatures for like
No,
D&D. No.
no. Unless I
So
had a super magnifying glass, yeah, that'd be the only way I can do it. My son's really big into it. I'm not.
okay,
George
say
Clooney Batman thing is worse than
George Clooney's Batman was the worst
was the
at
worst
the
at the end. Yeah, yeah. Spoilers,
yeah.
spoilers. But go ahead. What's your miniatures? You've been touching your
Oh,
miniatures? Is that what you're doing?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. So my tattoo artist gave me something, um, and it needs it to be painted. Another customer, has one of them 3D printers, and he made this swamp thing.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. That's not a miniature. I mean that would
No,
be a
no,
little easier to
no.
paint.
In order to get this painted right, it had you like I would assume um go into fine detail on it, but yeah, he made this bust, and my tattoo artist had no use for it. He's like, "Do you like Swamp Thing?" It's like, "Yeah, I guess." He's pretty cool. Um, Here, go put this in your house somewhere. He paid $50 for this thing.
Oh, he just gave it to you?
Yeah, and he gave it to me.
Huh.
I mean,
That would be kind of cool to paint. I know, just like you look at comic book art, you see some of the really independent stuff. The images look flat, and that's because they don't have the shadows, they don't have that stuff. And you got to do the same thing with that to really make it pop and stand out. Is add those different colors, add the shading, which will really make it look good. My son
yeah,
constantly is bringing in stuff from Warhammer. He's painting. Oh, check this out, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's just not my world. Um, I mean, I'll support all his nerdiness and geekiness, whatever he wants to do. Great. That's what he likes to do. Awesome. And he does go to his Warhammer tournaments. He actually won one and got some kind of award for it. That's actually pretty cool. Let me zoom in on you here. Let me zoom in on whoop.
yeah. It kind of just looks cool, just like this. I mean, I'm not gonna even attempt to paint it, but
Yeah. This looks like it's two pieces maybe. It looks like the stand and then the top was another piece is glued together.
mm, but yeah.
It he looks is that like I'm trying to see his face there, what kind of swamp thing that is. Is that like the Alan Moore Swamp Thing, or is that like the maybe it's his own interpretation too of it? Looks a little different, but that'd be cool to have. I'm been cutting back on a lot of stuff that's sitting on my shelves too. Like I got my Elvira statue coming up. I'll be picking up that.
Um, Other than that, book that I've been reading, I really got into this. You read Local Man?
No, I didn't pick that up.
It really make me one. Like, I don't have a 3D printer, but if I did, I wouldn't be making you a Swamp Thing. I'd make you a. I can't say it anymore. I'm
You
turning
you
over.
you be making a Swamp Thing butt plug is what you'd be doing. That's what
Yeah,
you'd be
pretty
doing.
much.
Yeah. You got
Really.
you got to really watch the paint then on that because you don't want an acrylic because acrylics internal it wouldn't be good probably. More of a latex.
So you've heard?
I don't know if I've heard that's just a guess based on building.
Local Man, for those early Image fans of like Youngblood and Brigade and a couple of, what was it, Blood Strike, all those old early 90s Image teams. That's what Local Man is about. Whoa, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened? Miss So says hello. Hello, local man is really good. That's what Double S is saying.
Yeah, so basically there's what the name is, Crossjack. Let's just say he's in Youngblood, and they kick him out, and right at the beginning you don't know why, and it just unravels. But I've been enjoying Local Man. You should read it, Dave.
That's
Um,
Image.
Death of Kamala. Yeah, yeah. Death of Kamala Khan.
I think
Nobody
I got that one.
cares.
I'm almost positive. Oh, I care. I care.
Do you care about Kamala Khan?
Not really, but I mean, for the purpose of this show and our viewers, I care.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. So, spoiler alert: Kamala Khan dies. Um, she's probably going to be resurrected as a mutant to fall in line with her. Oh, you got two copies. They're going to be worth
No, no, no.
millions.
That's 26 and 27.
Oh, not anymore.
Not anymore. No, that's now it's worth $10 million, not 20.
Venom still sucks. I don't know why I keep reading it, but
Yeah, I think I took that off my pull list.
here's it's number 20 and number 21. Why I'm still picking it up, I don't know. Excuse me.
Oh, good lord.
Did you read World Tree?
No, I did not.
Everyone's all about that book right now, and I didn't really like it. Anybody read this?
Miss Sosa baloney, Dave. You're not obligated to care about any character. Thank you. I appreciate your support on that.
How about Voidals?
What's that? You broke up. No, didn't read that either.
This is the
Oh,
Energon universe is what they're calling it. The shared
who's the publisher on that?
image.
Oh, it's okay.
Um, this is the shared universe between GI Joe Transformers.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, yeah, no, I didn't. I know I didn't pick that up.
Robert Kirkman.
Oh, Robert Kirkman's writer on that.
Well,
I think GI Joe #1 is still on my wish list to get. I have Transformers #1.
you don't have GI Joe #1?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because I haven't found one yet.
Oh,
How about Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider? Have you been reading that?
I'm
The
behind
new
on
one.
it.
It's oh my god. It does not have the same flair as the other Ghost Rider at all. Um, so it's just not hitting on the cylinders for me. Ghost Rider's spirit is split between two people now, and they're trying to get it back together, and there's a bounty hunter after him. I don't know. It just does not have the humor in it like the other Cosmic Ghost Rider had that first series. So it's not good. I think there's only one more issue left. I'll probably pick it up just to finish the run, but other than that, it's just not doing it for me at all. Miss So asks, "Are you guys hitting up any cons this summer?" Definitely not San Diego Comic Con. I've heard everybody's been pulling out of that. So
Everybody's been pulling out of San Diego.
yeah, all because of the writer's strike and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people are pulling out of that. Usually, when I say pulling out, it has nothing to do with Comic Cons. But uh, I'm, I'm sorry, I'm immature. Um, I've been thinking about. Well, I can't though because I was going to go to Rose City Comic Con. It's in September. Usually, I try to hit up that because it's right around my birthday. But unfortunately, it's on the same weekend we have a big Native American powwow at our park, and I gotta get all hands are on deck, so I gotta be there for that. So I won't be able to make it. So
Is there is there going to be peyote involved?
probably not. It's a drug free event. So Double S says there was a meme on Instagram that has Jurassic Park from Newman where he says Kamala Khan dies. See, no one cares. Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
much.
much. Yeah, and this so says LOL. But I really wanted to go to Rose City Comic Con. There's not really any big name actors. I think I'm gonna go to the Sundial Bridge Comic Con down in Reading. I went there last year, mainly just because I have a friend that lives down there from high school and hung out with him and went to the con. It was like a 1 day thing. That's where I almost bought that Detective Comics. Oh, what number is that? That's the one where Batman's up behind the shadow of the castle and the girl's running down the. Is
Oh,
it 227? I
something
can't
like
remember.
that.
I almost bought that, and it was a really good price for it, but I just didn't pull the trigger on it. But this year they're doing 2 day event, so I'm assuming they're going to have more area because it was a very small room, and I get to see Edward Furlong if I want to. You know, not that I really cared to see him, but he's supposed to be there. So
The
my how the mighty has fallen.
the the Terminator kid.
The T2 kid, yeah, yeah, Edward
Oh,
Furlong, yeah. So he's going to be there. Hopefully he has all his new dentures in because last time I saw him, he didn't look very good. So
meth sucks. Pope
yeah.
Grammy.
Oh my God. Hey, Tat Comic.
That's comic.
What? Good to see you guys. Pope Grimy in here. Hello, guys. Thanks for jumping in here. This is the first time I think Tat and Pope have been in. They weren't in our last show. So yeah, we only get together like once a month now and just kind of talk crap.
Shoot the
Some
shit.
comics, some other pop culture stuff, and just try to crack jokes and just have some fun doing it. What about Incredible Hulk #1? Did you read that?
I have it. I didn't read it. I heard it was
Oh,
good.
that was really good. It really harkens back to the Immortal Hulk when that first came out. Very horror inspired. Dude, you got to read this, dude. If you love horror books and movies, Mike, which I know you do, you got to read this. You got to read it, dude. It is really good.
All
Um,
right, I'll
the
move it to the front of my stick.
same artist has been doing Thor recently. Nick Klein.
Klein.
Um, I'm not a big fan of how he draws Bruce Banner, but I mean, I can get by that. That's not a big deal. But the whole story behind it's just, um, it was good. It was really good. I'm definitely looking more into this too. So what are they saying in there? They're saying hello back and forth. Michael's boy, Pocan Joe, went to Heroes Con, was cut short because someone slipped him in Joe's beer the first night. Somebody Bill Cosby Joe?
What?
That's
Wow.
what Double S is saying.
Did
Maybe
Double
he needs to
S do
get one
it?
of those little condoms for his drink top so nobody slips him anything in there. They're talking back and forth right there. Where were we talking about? The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, so definitely pick this up. Put this top of your stack, Mike. And Pope Grimy said Terminator Kid is still alive. Yes, that's one of my meat and potato books this month for sure. I don't think I've read that either. I got this in nice
Don't
Mylar too.
bother.
I
Don't
wasn't
bother.
planning on reading. I just got it for the. This is a art germ cover. Yeah, yeah. That's the only reason I got it was that art germ cover. Chat says comic says rubber tip, rubber tip.
Oh man.
That's definitely one of my meat and potato covers too. Like I said, I didn't read this one. I don't even know what this thing cost, dude. What? It's probably crazy expensive.
Um,
Probably more than I really should have spent for a
six
comic book.
ninety nine.
I'm not going to read. Yeah, is it $6.99? Say on the front. Yep. That's horrible that I spend that kind of money for a comic I know I'm not going to read. Miss So said several folks were drugged at that bar that night. Apparently, it's a way for folks to get robbed. Only Joe ended up in the hospital though. Huh? Wow, that sucks. That's
That's
just
why I don't go
another.
to cons no more.
That's that's why alcohol is bad, kids. Well, I don't know. Maybe he slipped it in his Sprite or his water. I don't know, but no, Joe, it's probably a beer. It had to be a beer.
Damn.
Um,
Um,
go ahead. Go ahead.
the only other thing that I'm enjoying reading is a book called Torrent by Image as well.
Oh, really? What this
Torrent.
say? I found UF4 and 4-1 in a blind bag. Came out only $1.35 for the book. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank on what UF4 is.
Ultimate Fallout. Is
Oh,
that
okay, okay.
is that
I'll take a look at that video. Pope says stay away from the Kool-Aid. Yep, make sure your Kool-Aid has a lid on it. That's for sure.
so one thing I've
Um,
noticed one thing I've noticed that a lot of retailers are reducing prices on Funkos and a lot of full sets going for cheap, cheap, cheap. Like I just bought the full set of the Eternals pops. Um, Not that the Eternals pops were high dollar items, but I got the whole set for like $10. So
that's what I was going to add, dude. I think anything Eternals is pretty much on the shelf. They're just trying to right now, just trying
well,
to keep some space.
at Target, I don't know about around you if you have a Target by you.
We have a
Um,
Tarjay.
the Guardians of the Galaxy pops, they reduced those right away. Like they were on
Huh?
the shelf
Interesting.
just a small time, and they have a whole end cap of them all reduced. Target did the same for the Black Panther. Yeah. Um,
So
a website.
go ahead.
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry, I thought you were done. You were taking a breath. You're breathing really heavy. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm fat, so
Mm.
uh, a website called Zavvi has a bunch of reduced toys and bobbleheads if you're interested in that. Like bunch of horror ones. Like I got I can't think of his name right now.
Sam.
Sam from Trick or Treat. This was only $7. So
Oh yeah. You still have my Usagi Ojimbo book safe for your place, Michael. And
yes,
then
it's up there with my Hulk 181, my Amazing 129, and whatever the hell that Ghost Rider is.
the 10-inch Groot was 13. That's what Tat's saying. What's your thing? I don't buy a whole lot of the Marvel or the what are they called? Like usually have the build a figure with it,
Oh, the Legends.
the Legends, right? I don't buy much of those, but I noticed that they got rid of the plastic window on a lot of them.
Yeah, they're windowless boxes now. Everybody hates it.
Yeah, I would think so. As a collector, you wouldn't like, especially an inbox collector, you wouldn't like it very much. Um, but yeah, I noticed that, man. I'm mainly an inbox collector. Like I have some stuff out of box, but like that Joker you sent me, that the DC, I don't know which one that is. The,
Oh, the Todd McFarlane.
yeah, yeah, that's still in the box up there. That's like on my little DC. And as I have '89 Batman action figures, and Joker still in box
I
too up
do
there.
have that stuff you did for me, Tat. I do have it. It's upstairs, in the upstairs man cave in the closet, waiting for another room to open up in the house.
It's going to be Funko Room 2.0, and you have to get a second mortgage just for your Funko stuff's coming up if your wife will let you.
Yeah, like I said, I've been buying reduced stuff, so like I'm already at like 2020 something
Wow.
Funkos.
I read this book by Image, In Hell We Fight. Do you read that one?
I have it. I haven't read it.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I was the premise of it really sounded good about teenagers fighting through hell and everything, but it did not hit for me at all. And again, too, just because I don't pick up a whole lot, I don't spend a whole lot of time. Is that the spider punk you had out there earlier?
Yep, these
So to
came in
pass
the
on
mail.
that, I do pick up a lot of these David Nakamura covers. I love David Nakamura art. Do you pick up those?
Yeah, I that that title right there I pick up just for the covers.
Yeah, and that's the well, shit. How many of these do they have now? They have the Shadow Clone. They have Harley screws up the DCU, Edge of the Spider Verse, and so all those are just kind of the multiverse, new characters kind of coming in, money grabs for those people. Uh, Blocking out figures is dumb. Mine ended up with Nick Cage looking Ghost Rider. Uh, Hope they're agreeing with that. So yeah, I pick up those. I haven't read. I think I read the first Spider Run book, but it was really, not definitely not for the story for sure. Um, I generally pick up Catwoman, but again, too, it's just mainly for covers. If like David Nakamura has this Catwoman cover, I'll pick
I
it
got
up.
that.
Or the I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sosa,
Sozu
not
Micah,
yeah, something like that. But
whatever.
now it seems like there are a lot of the incentive variants now that you can't hardly get those um, as a regular cover anymore. If they give Ezra Miller a second chance, why can't they do the same thing for Jonathan Majors? I think he killed it as King the Conqueror, and she agreed. I think Jonathan Majors actually is a pretty good actor. I mean, I haven't watched Creed, probably never will. I never have seen any of the Creed movies, um, but I mean, he was great in the Loki series, and he was great in that. Um, a few of the movies I've seen him in, he's pretty good too. He was in that one TV show. I think it lasted a season where it's fighting monsters and stuff. That was pretty good too. And I also picked up this Black Panther cover here. I don't know whose it is. I thought it was just a badass cover. That's that black and purple Black Panther #1. That's just a pretty damn cool cover on that one too. But I gotta give David Nakamura, you know, the meat and potato covers of the month for sure, man. I tried to get into Ultimate Invasion. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Uh, I can't believe the freaking price of this book. I can't believe it until I got it home and I realized what I had paid for it. And I'm like, you're kidding me. For like a 25-page story, it was like $9. Um, and I'm just like, good God, what's that price point that I'm going to hit and say, no way, regardless of what I think the story is. Maybe it's just 25 pages and then epilogue. So it has, backup story, but still, uh, $9, dude. That just seems absolutely crazy. Where all the time I'm dishing out 5 or 4, and which I should be calling crazy on that too. But again, too, I'm looking at my pool list for this next month or next so July August pool list for the previous guide. It's small due comparison to what it has been before. And I think a lot of these here, these Spider Gwen and the DC Harley Quinn screws up the DC universe. They're all just like um, you know, first appearance characters, right, from multiverse. And they're just hoping one of those is going to hit and stuff like that.
Fuck that shit.
Um, I did pick up the Scotty Young Deadpool Batter Blood. Did you pick up that one? I thought that was kind of a cool cover.
Oh yeah.
What else? Anything else you've been reading? Any back issues, Mike, or anything?
No, not really. Nope. Oh,
Um,
my wife is reading a book. I can't remember what it's called. But my comic book store, one of the guys in the comic book store gave it to her. I forgot. I'll have the name for you next time. But it's about a bounty hunter from hell or something. I don't know.
hmm,
Whatever.
that could be a lot of different stories
Yeah.
there. Double S said I didn't pick up Ultimate Invasion last week because of the price, and I'm cutting down on books because of inflation. Yeah, that's maybe I'll show you like what's on my pull list for. I said for August, it's small, but compared to like what I'm looking at for 2 years ago, it was nuts. It's nuts. I'm telling you. I've been reading Punisher, the Marvel Knights run. I have all these. That's number two. I don't know where number one is right now, but I have quite a few of those. I've been going back to reading those. I did buy Punisher Warzone on Blu-ray. Ray Stevenson's Punisher.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
uh, yes, we did say the new Hulk is good. I told Mike to put it at the top of his stack to read because he's a big horror fan, and that's all. I mean, that's what that book is.
That
It's great.
did that come out this week or last week?
Last week, I think. Yeah, I think last week or the week before, for sure.
Ah,
Those
that's
are your see
that's my
my.
to read list.
Oh, I got a big to read list too. Never a huge Hulk fan, but enjoyed Immortal Hulk. Yeah, so that's what I was telling him. That harkens back to that Immortal Hulk a lot. Um, and I thought it was really good,
Oh yeah.
really on that horror. And they're going to be calling on monsters, and so like Man Thing pops up in there, so that's going to be pretty cool if Man Thing shows up later on in the series. I tried to go back and read since I watched The Flash, and it's kind of really it's part of the Crisis on Infinite Earths kind of storyline. Went back and rereading that stuff. I'll ask you this question and maybe the audience this question too. So when I grabbed this books out of my spinner rack to reread them, so this number one is signed by Wolfman and Perez. Do you actually go back and open the books and read the books that are signed, or do you kind of like, nope, I'm not going to touch them, not going to open them?
No,
You don't, Mike?
no.
Are you worried about damaging the book now once it's been signed, or what is it?
If I really had to read that book, I just
Yeah.
get the trade or something. You know,
Do you
my
have
collection's all mixed up.
Do you have any of the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Mike? Do you have that run?
Most of it, yeah, yeah.
You let me know what you're missing. I have a few extra books.
Um, yeah, I got this cover of Hulk.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Um, Pope Grimy says he doesn't, and Tat says he does. Double S wants to know, did we watch Secret Invasion? Yes, I watched Secret Invasion. Um,
I heard it's
Totally
crap.
different kind of show. I mean, it's. I have not watched a Marvel show. I'm trying to think of the last one I watched. Moon Knight, maybe was the last one I watched. I haven't seen. Well, She-Hulk. I did watch She-Hulk. Um, but I did not watch any of Kamala Khan. Um, there's a couple others I didn't watch too. Um, but yeah, I watched this. It's really slow. I guess from what I understand, it's a totally new story. It's not gonna be anything like the Ultimate Invasion from the comics at all. So Pope Grimy said they're afraid to mess the signature up. Yeah, something like Perez, where I'm not going to get another Perez signature. That's for sure. DC in general is a crisis. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. That's the books and the movies. So hopefully, with James Gunn coming in, it's going to change up um, what we have there. I'm gonna grab a stack of books right here, real quick, Mike. Where's this
Yeah,
stack of books? These are books that, if you can hear me, they're doubles that I got that I was either going to be getting rid of or trying to sell or whatever. Um, Probably nothing you really want. Some Rocketeer stuff. Um, some older champions. Probably stuff. There's a Secret War. So let me know which of the Crisis on Infinite Earth you don't have. I have 10,
let's
12, 9, 7, 6. I almost have the whole run, probably 5, 4, and 3.
oh,
What are you doing? Clickety clacking, clickety clack, clack, clack.
that was the Duke.
Oh, oh, that was your dog? That wasn't you clacking away on your keyboard? Keyboard?
No.
Anybody else out there read Gru? I brought up Gru quite a few times over the past few years. I'm a big Gru fan, although I haven't been picking up his newer books. He tends to get really political in there now, and I'm like, dude, I just want to hear and read about a dumb warrior that wants cheese dip and water wet as possible. I don't need to be preached at politically. So it's just kind of hard to do that. I just want to watch. As I said, just read a book about him slaying dragons or him slaying both sides of the army. I don't want him tell me about pollution.
Yeah, all I have for Crisis is the two big ones. I thought I had more, but I guess I don't. 7 and 8 I have.
Okay. The two big ones. Those are the two big ones. 7 is the one where Superman's holding Supergirl.
Right. And the 8 is the Flash one.
Oh, I don't have
This
8.
this one? Ah,
Oh, is that? Do I have 8? That makes me. Oh yeah, yep, I have 8. Yeah, number 7 is the other one I have signed by Perez and Wolfman too, right there.
did you get those signed when I got the Infinity Gauntlet signed?
Yeah,
Or no?
yeah, yeah. I got my Infinity Gauntlet one signed too at the same time. That's the only time I've ever seen Perez. Well, it's the only time I ever will see Perez, unfortunately. Of course, we have another great comic book legend artist pass away again too, and that's John Romita Sr. Um, which is God. I can't. I was looking at the new Captain America #1 coming out. Frank Miller has a cover and John Romita Jr. has a cover, and I'm like, oh my God, why are they letting those guys still draw? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I can draw anywhere near to that level, but they are pretty bad. Here, I'll see if I can pull up the Captain America ones. They're pretty awful.
Frank
Um,
Miller. Jesus.
and he used to do. I mean, Frank Miller has a style, right? I mean, but his style definitely has gotten worse over the years. Of course, how old is he? He looks like Freddy Krueger now. Uh, and I don't know if it's really much worse than what it was prior either. He's always had kind of a blocky style, just like John Romita Jr.
Yeah, Frank Miller. Yeah.
I'm picking up the Elvira Monsterland.
In
That's what I'm picking.
Monsterland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm picking up those. Um, Picking up mainly the photo variants because there's two reasons why I like Elvira. So she's getting up there in age too, man. I definitely need to go try to see her and get a signature before it's too late on her. Okay, where is it? Okay, here I'll do a screen share on this one here. Yeah, that cover right there. What covers that? Is this Elvira in Monsterland?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah, I missed that cover. I would need to go back and
yeah. This is the photo.
yeah, yeah, that's based off. Well, I guess the Funko is based off that photo. There's a Mummy Elvira Funko. Wasn't Frank dealing with drinking pretty badly over the years? It might affect his art now. He's also ancient now. Yeah, that's true. That's what I kind of want to give him some credit, right? I'm not saying that it's just it's just hard to see it. Maybe it's just just to have such a legend draw. Would you rather have John and Miller doing those covers or Rob Liefeld's Captain America? Ooh, that's 6 of one, half does the other, dude. Um, Screen share. Let's see here. Okay. Let me. Oh, damn it. Damn Norbert, Bobby. Let's see here. Let me add the stream. Go back over here. Okay. There's the Frank Miller Captain America.
Oh, geez.
Pretty bad, huh?
I mean, I've seen worse. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Let's see here. Sure, I can find the. Oh wow! I could shop at Timu and buy all this sexually perverted stuff. Let's see here. Where is the? Oh, here's the John Romita Jr. one. John Romita Jr.'s art, dude, is you can find it easy. Let's see here. Grab screen share. Present. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm reading some of the comments there. This is the John Romita Jr. one right there. That's I guess not 100% horrible, but you can definitely tell John Romita's art. You know what I mean? Can you see it there? Oh, I need to add it. There we go. I've seen worse. I think that's better than the Miller one, but
Yeah,
still, it's
that
kind
ain't
of
that
a.
bad.
That cap has a derp face. The last one of Frank Miller's, and then Miss Sosa is still better than some artists out there. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not. I wish I could draw that good, but you know, it's just not happening. But again, you seem like you'd want to. Oh, oh, I thought I heard "Let's Go Girls" song coming on your phone there, or something like you were getting a phone call. Let's see here. Let me go to my pull box. I'll show you what I've got uh pulled for like this month already. I mean, I don't have DC stuff in there yet, but it's well, I can probably just go to June's and it'll show you what like my wish list is compared to what it has been in the past. See, June 23. Um, okay, I hate that doesn't automatically add it in there. It should when I add to stream, it should be add to stream. Damn it. Pope Grimy says, I can't see much though. I'd fuck up a stick figure. What are you picking up tomorrow? I'm not. I don't know what's picking up tomorrow. I have to check here. Um, so this is my pull list here. Like this is Batman White Knight, Catwoman Frank Cho, Classified Art Germ, Ghost Rider 17, Adam Hughes, Dark X-Men, Daredevil #1. So it's starting over again. Ghost Rider Wolverine, Giant Size X-Men. This another Frank Hughes, Adam Hughes variant in Nort's Illustrated. I'm picking up that. Sacrificers, Immortal Thor, Cull, and Spider-Man Annual. That's it, dude. That's my order for the whole month of June.
Jesus Christ.
Like, let's look at June from 22. and this is June of 22. Yeah, this is last year. I mean, it's the list is a lot bigger from last year than it ever was this year. So it just seems so crazy that pick up that much less. Again, too, DC is going through that whole night stuff. Um, my art is good, but I can only get better. That's true. Um, LCS tomorrow. What are you picking up tomorrow, Mike? Do you know what you're picking up?
Not off the top of my head. I think speaking of Elvira, the new Elvira comes out.
Of that in Monsterland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I added those in late, so I don't know if I'll be able to get number one still.
The season.
There's Local Man number 5.
Yep. Getting that. That
This
Star
my tools.
Savage. What the hell?
What's that? Star
Star
Vanish?
Savage. What does that say?
Strength of Star Storm?
Yeah, that. He's picking
There's
up
World
me.
Tree.
Fuck World Tree.
Oh, I thought you liked World Tree.
Oh, I got to get that Creed book. That's going to be worth millions.
Millions, I'm telling you. Neighbors. Voyeurism 2.0. DC. Oh, Batman 3 Jokers, the hardcover, if you want to buy that for $100.
Yeah, no thanks.
Swimsuit edition for sports. I think I'm getting. I don't know. I'm getting the Batman Adventures. Oh yeah, I am right here. Number 6. Batman and Brave and the Bold number 2.
Oh yeah, getting that.
City Boy, you getting City Boy?
I have the first one. I haven't read it yet. Did you read that?
No, I didn't even pick it up, dude. Dark Crisis, Detective Comics, getting that one. I'm way behind in Detective Comics too. Oh, I should grab Green Arrow. I didn't pull it, but I'll probably pick it up. I've been enjoying that. Although there's the Derek Chew variant with
Canary.
Canary on it.
Did she have her fishnets?
Yes, she did. Do you see it right here?
Yeah, it's small. I can't.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
right
get
here.
that.
Let me see here.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, but I believe.
That better?
Yeah.
There she is.
Okay. Yeah, she does have the fishnets.
I think that's what when you buy it, it's fishnets. See, like Derek Chew and stuff like that, they're turning those into the incentive variants, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money on it, you know. Marvel, not picking up a bunch of Marvel either. I don't know what's going on in the chat there, Mike. Anything going on new in the chat?
Tats Comics. This is way off from what we were talking about, but I believe Web of Spider-Man number 90 is the first Venomized Galactus. Really? Is that a thing? And Double S says, Huey, I'm still waiting for you to send me the picture of Michael from his OnlyFans page. He ain't getting
Oh,
shit.
I have that. I can probably even share it right here.
Oh,
God. Ghost Rider, am I picking up? I'm still picking up Ghost Rider. The main series of Ghost Rider's been pretty good. No Guardians, although that's kind of a cool looking cover. That's second print though. I pick
YouTube
up
Pope,
these.
good one.
What's that?
Pope was saying goodnight. I was saying goodnight. I was being
Oh, good
polite.
night. Good night, Pope. Thanks for jumping in here and hanging out with us. She-Hulk, there's no Derek Chew She-Hulk. You want that? Which I don't. Which I don't. So yeah, see my picks for next week are pretty limited too. I think I even dropped Thor. Although
That's the
Thor's
last
coming
issue.
back. No, I
That's the
didn't.
last.
I still get Thor.
That's the last issue anyway.
No, is it?
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't pick up very many indies anymore either. Like I love Linsner, but I don't pick up those issues at all anymore.
It's so easy to come by. Every week there's something new.
Yeah, oh, there's Elvira in Monsterland #2 right there. That cover's not as cool as like that last cover on #4. Have you seen #4?
Which one's number 4? Which I've probably seen it.
This is probably kicking. Can you see this picture here? Or is it stay on the
Yeah,
main
yeah.
page? Okay. Uh, where's #4? There's #1. There's #2. Show all variants. Let me see here. There's #5. #4 though. There it is. There's #4. Can you see that? I don't know what. Oh, so it's not even showing what it is here. Let's see here. I'll add. There it is. That's #4.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, I forgot to add it back to the stream. God dang it. There we go. Is that
Oh
better for
yeah.
you?
Ugh.
There you go. It's unhealthy. What I think of Yellow Jacket season 2, Huey? I thought that was pretty good. Let me take this off, guys. My wife and I really enjoyed that. Hopefully, they're going to be coming out with season 3. I thought that was really good. What else am I watching currently? Man, I watched Infinity Pool last night. What a shit show that was. That's a weird ass movie. So, anything else, Mike? I think we're running in on an hour right now. Anything else you want to talk about real quick before we bounce out of here?
Who's gonna win Money in the Bank?
Oh, I don't know that. I don't even know who's playing
You
for it.
should know that. Legion just popped in here.
Yeah, as we're getting ready to take off out of here for the night. I got to make sure I still got time to go work out. I work out because I'm sexy and I know it. Um,
I'm gonna go work
so
out some Taco Bell.
yeah, oh, you are gonna yeah work on that. Have you seen that movie 43? It's like a whole bunch of short stories, and Chris Pratt's in it, and his ex-wife,
Oh
where she
yeah.
where she wants him to poop on her. Yeah,
I
it's
I agree with Double S's comment. I hope LA Knight wins. He's so fucking awesome.
Tat's asking if I'm going to go to the con this year. I talked about that earlier when Miss So was asking. I really want to because usually that's like I said right around my birthday. But at my park, we're going to be doing another event. It's another Native American powwow event, and it's kind of
Peyote
be it
smoking.
all hands on deck. So I got to stick around for that. I'm going to try to get out of there because that'd be a fun thing to do. But I am going to go uh, to the one down in Reading for sure. That's in October, so I'll be going to that one. Um, hang out with some friends down there and stuff like that. So that's a 2-day event this year. And but yeah, I'm gonna try. Can't guarantee anything though. So maybe I'll just have to call in sick that day. Then take a whole bunch of pictures, post them on our Facebook, saying, "Oh look, Huey's at con. He's not sick. He's actually there." Um, I'll meet you there, Huey. You're not gonna be going to Rose City Comic Con because if you go to Rose City Comic Con, Double F, I will make sure to get that off because
No, he's talking about the peyote smoking.
is he really? Okay, it's a drug-free event there. Double S, sorry, no peyote allowed. So. If you got nothing else, I got nothing else. I think it's time we're gonna bounce on out of here. So yeah, I'll try to go to the con, that's for sure. Um, but I can't guarantee anything. So, anything else before we go, Mike? I know I asked you that once, but going to once, going
No,
twice.
no, I have nothing else. I'm
Okay,
spent.
you're spent. This is too much for you. Too much for old Spider Grandpa. He needs to check his T levels and make sure he has enough. I'm getting out of here. Well, the last one is actually happy reading, and we'll catch you guys next time. Later.